channel, and if you're new here, hit the subscribe button down below. Today I'll be giving you guys a tutorial on how to do a curly flip over quick weave with wand curls featuring Belux tresses. Today we're going to be using 20, 22, and 24 inches of my Cambodian deep wave. So we're going to start off by just doing her mold down and putting her cap on. Here's a better view of me actually doing the mold and the braids. So for a flip over, you don't have to have a super flat foundation, but even with doing just 2 braids, my foundation is going to be super flat, and you guys will see that in a second. When I do my clients' quick weaves, I do like to sew up those braids because that ensures flatness and also security. And when I am sewing those braids down, I do not knot the thread at the end. As you guys can see, I just cut it. So that way when they take their hair out, those braids are just going to come right down. So now I'm just going to put on my cap and apply my Robert's Diamonds protective shield. Always remember to cut those ears out so that way your cap lays really flat on their head. But yes, as you guys can see, my foundation is really flat for this quick weave. We're doing 2 braids. I do like to go in with my Got2B glue spray sometimes just to give another added layer of protection. Then I'm going to sit her under the dryer for like 15 minutes on high heat. Like I said in the beginning, today we're going to be using Belux tresses 20, 22, and 24 inches in their Cambodian deep wave extensions. Make sure you guys go follow us on Instagram. Now that my clients all dry from being under the dryer, we're just going to cut those ears because they can be uncomfortable. And we're going to start installing her wefts. So for this install, I only cut up 1 bundle at the top. The rest of the bundles are going to be flipped for this install. I am going to show you guys a better view of what I mean in just a second of me flipping those tracks to where I don't have to cut her bundles, because these are high quality bundles, so she can reinstall these in a sew-in or a quick weave with me not cutting up all of the tracks for this quick weave. This process is more so easier to understand when you're watching than me explaining, but as you guys see, I'm just applying glue to the cap and then bringing the bundles around while flat ironing the part that I'm going to flip, just so it's really flat and seamless. And when she pull her hair up, you're not going to be able to tell that those bundles are not cut. Also, I do want to add that I will only recommend this method for high quality bundles with thin wefts. Usually like cheaper bundles have thicker wefts, so that's why I say high quality bundles. But if you do find some cheaper bundles that has a thin weft, you can absolutely do this method. So here's the first bundle installed. I did not record me doing the second because I installed the second just like the first. But so on my last bundle, which is the 20-inch, the first bundle I installed was 24, the second is 22, and this is the 20-inch. For the 20-inch, I did cut up her bundles a little bit just so her top is really flat. But I did not cut them up too much. So I'll just let you guys watch me install the last bundle. And I'm just basically closing up a U going all the way to the top of her head. Make sure you guys check out my other tutorials of doing flip overs because I did not show certain aspects because I'm running low on storage. So I did not show how the tracks kind of looked it after everything has been installed. Now everything has been installed and I'm just unraveling her leave out braids. Yeah, this is actually my cousin. She's so cute, right? So yes, I'm doing her hair for her Miami trip. So right now I'm just asking her like, what side do you think looks better flip? And I'm just giving her like kind of hairstyle inspos that she can be doing on her trip with this install. Because a flip over is so versatile, like you can do a half a pap down, some pin back, etc. So now I'm going to start prepping for the wand curls. I did lightly blow out the hair because she wanted like a big wand curl look. But if you wanted kind of smaller wand curls, you would blow it out a little more. I just kind of went through a little bit with the blow dryer. She actually ended up only wearing the wand curls like 2 days on her trip, and then the rest of the days she just wet it and wore it in its natural state, and it was so cute. But yeah, so let's get into these wand curls. I'm just going to spray my Heat Protectant Shine Spray and Hairspray onto the hair so the wands can last, and just start wanding. Actually, I don't know what type of wand curler this is, so if you guys know, please leave it in the comments down below. And I am sorry that I didn't get more footage of the wand curls. Like I said, I ran out of storage, y'all. So this is like the best I could get. And my camera cut off right here. But I do have another tutorial wand curling on my YouTube. So make sure you guys go check that video out if you need more help. But yes, this is the finished product and it turned out so cute. I'm in love with this look. I've been seeing a lot of people do the flip overs with the wand curls, so I'm happy to finally have done it myself, and it turned out so good. Her quality definitely plays a part in how your finished product is gonna look. So yes, shout out to B Looks. Like, comment on this video, and let me know what type of tutorials you guys would like to see next.